Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. And we're continuing our reverse traverse through the alphabet. One of you pointed out that if we're doing it in reverse alphabetical order, it isn't necessarily random. Well, it is and it isn't. Obviously, it's reversed through the alphabet, so that part of it isn't random, but the stuff that we find is. And that's the point, isn't it? So today, we are still in the R's, and we have Nino Rota, a really nifty collection of Nino Rota, who wrote delicious concert music, as well as ballets and all kinds of other stuff, in addition to his film scores. And here we have a collection of a little bit of everything, and some really, really neat stuff. We begin with Romeo and Juliet, Franco Zeffirelli's Romeo and Juliet on silver screen with the City of Prague Philharmonic Orchestra and Chorus under Nick Raine. So it's new, it's modern, it sounds marvelous, and oh, it's a beautiful score. Oh, it's so lovely and sweet and delicious. Then we've got The Taming of the Shrew, Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. That was another Zeffirelli spectacular. This is the original soundtrack. Wow, look at that. What a fun, the movie's terrible, by the way. It's a total bastardization of the Shakespeare, but it's a good score. It's such a great play. It's so funny. It's wonderful. Then we've got Rota's film music with the Monte Carlo Philharmonic under Gianluigi Gelmetti. We've got War and Peace, The Leopard, Il Gatto Pardo, The Road, La Strada, and Waterloo. It's great stuff. Wonderful, wonderful films and wonderful film scoring. Then we have, let's see, what's this one? The Symphonic Fellini Rota, La Dolce Vita, the new symphonic suites from the classic films of Federico Fellini. Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Most of these suites are teeny tiny little thingies. La Cieco Bianco, Il Vitelloni, La Strada, Il Bidone, La Nota de Campiria, La Dolce Vita, well, that one's fun. Boccaccio, Otto e Mezzo, Giulietta degli Spiriti, oh, Juliet of the Spirits, right, okay. Fellini's Satyricon, The Clowns, Armacord. Oh my goodness, I remember Armacord. I was a projectionist for Armacord at the Senior Class Film Festival when I was an undergrad. I worked for the film series, and I used to do the projections, and I had to sit through Armacord like 400 times. Roma, Il Casanova, and Orchestra Rehearsal. That's a wonderful, wonderful little movie. This is with the Czech Symphony Orchestra under Derek Wadsworth. Okay? What the hell? Oh, and then there's this wonderful, this is a little book. Isn't that cute? It's Nino Rota, La Strada, and Il Gatto Pardo, and his Concerto Soirée, which is just a lovely, light, elegant thing, with the Orchestra Ciudad de Granada under Josep Pons on Harmonia Mundi. See? I mean, Rota actually was a lot like Miklos Rosa in that his concert music had a big comeback a couple of decades ago and got recorded a lot. And now, of course, now it's all just disappeared. It culminated in that multi-volume Decca series of like all of his orchestral works. It's like 8 double disc things. There's a lot of it. Lots and lots of music. And some of it's just wonderful. This is a disc that wasn't wonderful, unfortunately. This is so-so. It was on what is this label? Naive tête-à-tête. Okay. It's the works for solo piano, the Concerto Soirée, and the Fantasia on Don Giovanni, with Danielle Laval, piano, the Orchestra Città di Ferrara, under Giuseppe Grazio. I mean, it's just not a good orchestra. The sound is kind of indifferent, and but there is some fun stuff. 2 waltzes on the name of Bach, the variations on the name of Bach, and things like that. Some of those things are fun. The piano works, but it's like, could be better. It could be better, and he deserves better. The trouble is when you get, lesser known music, and you get real sort of second-tier performances, then the music sounds second-rate, and it shouldn't. It should be given first-rate performances, even if it's second-tier music, frankly. What's this? Oh, wow. This has nothing to do with Rota. That's Rossini. He's coming next. Rota, The Godfather, 8.5, La Dolce Vita, Orchestra Rehearsal, Rocco and His Brothers, Il Gattopardo with La Scala and Muti. You see? Now there you have first-class performances, and the music is first-class too, and it sounds it. Oh yes, this is on Sony. It's also in the Muti Plays Italian, Modern Italian Stuff box, which doesn't exist anymore anyway, so why do I bother mentioning it? Oh, OVD's again. OVD's Traveling. These French labels. With the Ferrara Orchestra and all this stuff. Oh, this was already in that twofer. This is a one-fer that was in the twofer we just talked about. Like I care. Okay, and then we've got, the Rota Harp Concerto. Oh, it's wonderful. A beautiful work. The Concerto for Bassoon and Orchestra, which is wonderful. And his Trombone Concerto. And Castel del Monte for Horn and Orchestra. Oh, this is all fun stuff. Concertante music. And this is with I Virtuosi Italiani under Marzio Conti, with various soloists. The Harp Concerto. Get the Harp Concerto. You're going to love the Harp Concerto. It's just delicious. What's this thing? Nino Rota Symphony Collection with Naoto Otomo and the Japan Philharmonic. His Symphonies 1, 2, and 3. Oh, these are good performances. They are from 1997. And the symphonies themselves, they're very neoclassical. Neoclassical, charming, light works. You know, the Haydn symphony style, if you want to call it that, although Haydn isn't always light. But what I mean is they're charming and effervescent and witty, and then, just good stuff. And this is on, what label is it on? Oh, who the hell knows? Let me try and figure out what label it's on. It's Firebird or something like that. Yeah, it looks like Firebird label. It's all Japanese. But you get what you can get. And last but not least, the Essential Nino Rota Film Music Collection. 2 CD set on Silva Classics with the City of Prague Philharmonic, conducted by various people. And you've got like a bazillion films. And I'm not listing them all because it's a bazillion. There's lots and lots and lots of, well, you do get Death on the Nile and the Godfather stuff, and La Dolce Vita again, and well, we talked about these. So Casanova, La Strada, yeah. All really, really good music, and it's a charming collection, so I got my paws on it. And there it is. Nino Rota, really a good composer, someone worth getting to know. And these film music composers, it's wonderful that they started getting recorded so many years ago, or, in the past few decades, because we realized that the demise of the serial horribleness that was going on for most of the second half of the 20th century and the post-war avant-garde, that there were these wonderful composers who worked in Hollywood because that's how they made a living, but they also wrote terrific concert music, and this stuff deserves to be played. It should start entering the repertoire. It's been there all this time, unacknowledged, and it's time it got acknowledged. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.